Top of it, top of it, top of it. It's your boy Coach One Stack Man. And your boy Keefe D explaining in this video how Tupac was assassinated after Keefe D's nephew, Baby Lane, put some bullets inside of Tupac. Hey man, before I get into this video, because you know the Tupac murder trial is starting tomorrow out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Man, hit the like, share, and subscribe button for your boy, because Keefe D has got to be the most dumbest criminal on earth. So, guys, man, before I get into this, I'm gonna show y'all, guys, I'm gonna show you a couple videos of him telling on himself, because one thing he said was he was saying, man, after the shots rang out, how Tupac was jumping around in the car, and he even stated in this video that after the shooting took place, they stopped the Cadillac, put the pistola under the wheel well of the Cadillac, as the ambulance was sitting next to the Cadillac, and on the other side of that ambulance was the police and the ambulance working on Tupac Shakur. And he said they was laughing about the shit. They thought it was funny. But here's the thing that's coming back to bite him in the ass. As he starts trial tomorrow, people, Keefe D is saying that he wasn't there. So, man, y'all check out this video. And y'all, I got a couple videos, so make sure y'all stay till the end, because I'm going to break this case down for you, because Keefe D is going away for a long time. And guys, that's not allegedly.
So at this point, you guys abandoned the car and got away from it and stashed the gun in the wheel, right?
Yeah, wheel.
All right. And you guys went and partied. They take off. They go park the car. And did they stash the gun?
According to him.
Where did they stash the gun?
In the wheel well of the car.
Okay, and then they take off walking, and he says they seen Tupac and them in the ambulance.
Well, an ambulance went by. Obviously, they can't see inside of it, so they're just assuming that that's because the timing would have been consistent with that being Tupac in the ambulance. So, it's their impression that was the ambulance, and it probably was.
Got back, went to the room. Got back, yeah. And we was walking.
Now, guys, I'm gonna tell you something real quick, because I ain't gonna stop the video too much. If he says that he wasn't in Las Vegas, which keep on watching to the end, guys, stay to the end so y'all can see this shit. I'm just trying to prep you for how the judge finna eat his ass, how the DA gonna eat his ass up in court tomorrow. You dig what I'm saying? Look at this dumb ass sitting up there, man. He should have, man, kept his mouth quiet. But listen to what he's saying. His whole defense, guys, with this trial tomorrow, is based off the fact of him saying that he was not there.
In the room and stuff. Room. Shit, and well, the Fed showed all the surveillance cameras where they was following us everywhere. They picked us up, going to the cars and all that shit.
And the book said you guys poured out liquor for Tupac?
Nah. I wouldn't pour. I pour that liquor down my throat. I don't pour out no fucking liquor for that dude. Yeah, my editor, my boy, he was a fan.
All right. So you guys partied that night and you guys didn't really talk about it. You said so you thought he was alive though? You thought he would live through it?
Yeah, he had lived through it for 7 days.
Yeah.
He might not even be fucking dead. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody's saying. Sure.
Guys, I can promise you, man, being ex-prior law enforcement out here in Las Vegas, Nevada, I can tell you Tupac is deceased. I know that for a fact. Trust me when I tell you that.
I'm saying that shit.
All right. So on your way home, you guys at one point you guys get followed by a sheriff?
Yeah, San Bernardino County Sheriff's. About 10 miles.
So yeah, at one point you started talking to Baby Lane about what just happened?
What's that?
At one point you started talking to Orlando about what just happened, and you were telling him to keep his mouth shut?
I told the whole car shit, keep their fucking mouth shut.
Yeah.
So I'm a vet, It's just that You know, that Greg Caden, that crooked shit he did, some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All the time he had a master plan for a gang for himself, I guess. You know what I'm saying? And he act like he bust me. You didn't bust me, dude. You and them FBI agents get my friends to bust me.
Oh, okay. Okay, I wanted to backtrack a little bit. What was it like when you guys were waiting at Club 662?
What was it like?
Yeah.
We was just gonna
Was
get
it
a
just
head
quiet? Was everybody quiet, talking?
up. No, it was shit. We was just waiting on them. I was gonna.
For somebody who wasn't in Las Vegas the night that Tupac Shakur was assassinated, he sure got a lot of details for stuff that was going on here in Vegas and saying he was. Guys, let this be a lesson to you. Keep your business off the internet because this is his snitching right here. He snitched on himself.
You know, Suge my homeboy, man. Shit, we never had no fucking problems.
Oh, and let me stop for a minute. Let me break something down to y'all. I've been trying to find the video. See, Suge Knight talks about, he always says, if I knew who shot Tupac, I wouldn't tell. The thing is, Suge Knight knew who did this to Tupac the whole time. Ask me why. Why is that, Coach One Stack? I'm going to tell you why. Keefe D and Suge Knight grew up together in Compton. They played Pop Warner football together on the same football team. You can go check out the videos and see them on the Pop Warner football team together. So Suge Knight knew who did this all along. And guys, I believe Suge Knight is the one who set Tupac up because Tupac was getting ready to leave Deathrow because he wasn't getting paid. So he knew that Keefe D did this the entire time. Guys, y'all tell me in the comments, if somebody that can't, that they was at each other's house and self-admitted, you play Pop Warner football, they got the pictures of y'all playing football together. How you gonna know? How you don't know who shot Tupac? You dig what I'm saying? See, your friends ain't really your friends, people.
You know what I'm saying? And he knew what I stand for. So I was gonna let them get a head up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What would have happened if you guys didn't see Tupac that night? Would you just went back and tried to get the head on one-on-one fight?
We would have seen him. We would have ran into him eventually because Sunset was ours. Sunset was ours before they was even started. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keefe D mentions in the interview that he wanted Orlando and Tupac to fight one-on-one, and that's originally what they went to Club 662 for.
Again, this is just Keefe D elaborating on the story with the intention of providing some type of mitigation to the responsibility of it all, and he's kind of talked himself into a corner when he confessed to begin with. And so now he's trying to do damage control with that. And he lost a lot of face with his crew with Southside after they found out that he had thrown Orlando under the bus and that he, cooperated with law enforcement. And so now these years, he's just constantly trying to figure out a way to juggle it and manage it so that he doesn't look as bad as he did.
So when you guys pulled up, you thought you seen Tupac reach for a gun.
Yeah.
Here's where Keefe D says, he looked Suge in his eyes. And then he says in the book that Tupac reached for a gun, or he thought Tupac pulled a gun on him. Mm-hmm. Is there any truth to that?
It's ridiculous. And Keefe D knows it's ridiculous. And I think Keefe D is trying to, I think he thinks that if he can provide this kind of idea that it's a self-defense situation, somehow that will mitigate his, not responsibility, but I think that Keefe D believes that if he gives there a possibility of a self-defense claim, that should there ever be charges filed, he can make this idea that, hey, the guy was pulling a gun on us, and therefore we just, it's just this long after the fact look going, well, if I'm going to admit to this, I better figure out how to make it defensible.
Okay. So, but would this defense have any Anything in court?
The whole story is ridiculous. And, you know, he's waited, he had all his opportunities to say that that's what happened with us originally. That would have been the time to tell somebody that, yeah, it was self-defense. You know, Tupac pulled a gun. If he's going to make that claim, it should have been made at the time that we interviewed him.
I said, and that's the thing, man. He making claims once again. I'm gonna keep saying this before, because I got a whole nother video to play. Once again, if he wasn't in Las Vegas when this happened, which is the basis of his defense, how did all this happen? How would he even saying that Tupac had this or that? Remember, he did a proffer agreement for 2 years straight. That means he swore on the Bible, basically gave a dissertation of what happened, which can be used in court. And oh, my bad. And when they do a proffer agreement, guys, they check that information to make sure your information is good. You just can't go in there and just tell them people anything and think they gonna get up off you. Because if y'all, for those of y'all that don't know, Keefe D had a PCP. He was involved in a PCP ring out of LA, and the feds came to him, was gonna bust him. And when they came to bust him, they didn't come to bust. They came to tell him, hey, we know what you're doing. We know how you doing it. Just to convince him that they knew what they knew. And that's how they got him to do a proffer for 2 years. He proffered for 2 years. That means Keefe D gave 2 years worth of information, not just on this Tupac Shakur case. Guys, do your own research with this ex-detective here, and you can hear all the tapes yourself.
And of course, Tupac wasn't pulling a gun on anybody. He got completely caught off guard. And so it's just Keefe D doing what he does. He keeps switching up his story because he's, you know, trying to figure out how to stay above in front of this whole thing.
On your way to the liquor store, someone said Suge had dirty cops.
What's that? Yeah. Everybody know that he had them. Cause we seen him at the fucking, when we went to the fucking video shoot. It's in there with the right way fucking production video. Security jackets on.
What was your reaction when you heard the guy say that?
What's that?
What was your reaction when you heard the guy say that?
Oh, I knew. Everybody know. The fucking whole town knew that he had them on. You know what I'm saying? Buying them all red cars and shit. They beat us to the clubs. But this motherfucker, you know what I didn't like? He the only one really knew me out of his crew. And he told the fucking people, Keefe D nephew.
Now, peep what he said. Suge Knight knew. Keefe D nephew. That puts him at the scene, people. That puts him at the scene. So let me go over here, man. Let me get over here, man, and let me get to y'all. Let me show y'all something else. Remember, he just put himself at the scene. So now we're going to move up to now, and we're going to show you what his defense is. Because he's saying, remember, you just seen a bunch of video where Keefe D said, oh, yeah, we was here. We went down this street, went down this liquor store, put the gun on the wheel well, blah, 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 blah. So now check this out.
Now exclusive before one of the biggest trials in Las Vegas history. A sit-down interview with the man accused in the murder of Tupac Shakur. Dwayne Keefe D. Davis speaking with investigator Vanessa Murphy. A quick note, our team was not allowed to put a microphone on Davis due to security. That's why we've included subtitles.
The trial surrounding the murder of rap legend Tupac Shakur nearly 30 years ago is just face-to-face while he waits here in jail. Did you have anything to do with the murder of Tupac Shakur?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I wasn't even in Nevada.
How was you not in Nevada and you just said you was in Nevada? Come on, man. Y'all put in the comments, man, how on a scale of 1 to 10, how dumb Keefe D is. You just seen it. And that's just one video. I could have played y'all 10 videos, but y'all wouldn't have stayed to the end of him explaining in detail. Oh, my bad. Don't forget about those pole cameras. Oh, my bad. Don't forget about those tickets that you got to buy with your name on to get to the fight. My bad. Don't forget about the hotel rooms that you got to rent. They got your name on it. My bad. That's why they got over 200 witnesses.
Do you regret the book and the interview?
Yeah, I was just after the money, and they said I was covered. I did it for the money. You know what I'm saying? And
But did anyone tell you maybe it's not a good idea to do that because they might arrest you after they hear you say that or read it in your book? Like, did anyone close to you say, not a good idea?
that was the ghostwriters. I didn't write that book. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about no Winston Churchill, Frank Sinatra. Just read the book. You know I didn't write that book. You know what I'm saying? And the black thing, the lady, she gave me $150,000.
But then when I was watching the interview this week, and the way you sort of go through it by play, like then this happened, it's very believable.
They wrote me a script to follow. My lawyer came with the script. It seemed like he was in bed with them the whole time.
When you were talking in this interview about Tupac's murder, and when you were doing this book, were you considering maybe his family at all?
No, I just did it for the money. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to feed my family. You know what I'm saying? And it's wrong. It's just wrong. I'm an innocent man. And they said, yeah, crib. I haven't been around that stuff since like 89. I stopped that stuff, pulled up my pants. I'm not no leader or Crips or none of that stuff. That's wrong. They just try to make their case look good or something. He's a leader of the Crips. He's way up there in the Crips. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? There's no color line. I'm messing with Bloods, Crips, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I was just the leader of the Crips. I helped Suge Knight get that record company together. You know what I'm saying? And why would I kill the guy that's making us the most money? You know what I'm saying? Indeed.
That's a lie. See, let me tell you something. For a lot of y'all youngsters, y'all wouldn't hear. There's a gentleman named Eric Von Zip. He's resting in peace. He is a former roommate of actor and comedian T.K. Kirkland. Go look it up. Him and T.K. Kirkland were actually roommates. They had a house in Beverly Hills during this time. See, Eric Von Zip was the plug out of New York City between L.A. That is Eric Von Zip is how Keefe D came to know Diddy. You dig what I'm saying? That's how they started partying. Now, Eric Von Zip apparently was the one who gave Keefe D the 40 caliber and apparently collected that $1 million bounty, but they never gave it to Keefe D. Eric Von Zip opened up a club called the Zip Code. If you don't believe me, go Google it for yourself, man. I don't put no clickbait. Can you dig it? But hey, Suge Knight knew all along who did this, and he kept his mouth shut. So y'all tell me in the comments what type of friend is that?
Best rapper back then. Why would I kill our money like that? It don't make sense. Suge Knight will tell you.
Puffy was the one giving them money. Do your research, people. Puffy was the one giving them money, not Suge Knight.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
Has the DA's office offered you any plea deals, and would you consider a plea deal?
I'm not going to take no plea deal because I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm 63. I had a cancer battle, and I got 3 stents to my heart. And the average American lives to like 74 years old. 10 years, I'm dead. So, I don't like taking a deal. You know what I'm saying? I heard it was like something 10 and 25. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to take a deal like that. And I have, especially after I haven't done nothing. I'm an innocent man.
How concerned are you that you'll be convicted after this trial and you won't get to spend your final years with your family?
Yeah, I think the Ninth Circuit Court is going to let me go.
That's a damn lie. Let me explain something to you, man. They not letting him go. Let me tell you why, guys. Because I worked out here for this department. Here's the thing. Keefe D is currently doing time in Nevada State Prison for battery on an inmate. He got into a simple fight. Guys, they never send people to prison for that here in Nevada. People get in fights all the time, but they put him in prison for it. They're giving him the OJ treatment trial. Just how like OJ beat that trial in California, and when he came out here, they stuck that flashlight right where it go. And they finna do the same thing to Keefe D. The Ninth Circuit is not gonna let him go. He has admitted too many times that he did it and explained it in detail. And the thing is all because his dumbass thought that he had immunity. See, a proffer agreement is just immunity for that day only, that day. No more days. And he ain't that smart. That's the problem, man. A lot of y'all street dudes, man. Y'all been to the penitentiary. Y'all think y'all smarter than the system and not too smart, man. And now you're going to end up like Keefe D.
I think they're going to let me go because it's not right. I'm going to be all right, though. Because God upstairs, he got me. He know I am this. Yeah. And I hate I put my family in jeopardy like this. So that's one regret I have.
Jury selection is scheduled.
That's it. And that's the thing, man. Your boy Keefe D starting tomorrow. He's done, man. And I'm going to be covering it. I won't probably have it when it first start because, hey, I'm on specific time. It's on my time. Hey, got to get to work. But I will be having most of this trial streaming on my channel. So make sure y'all tune in, man. I want y'all to tell me in the comments, guilty, not guilty. Because if he guilty, hey, man, he getting life. Can you dig it? Hey, they could seek the death penalty if they wanted to, because this is premeditated, cold-blooded murder. You understand that, right? But make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. People, I won't tell, and you know the rest. Be blessed. Don't ever get stressed. Make sure to never, ever get finessed. And stay your ass off of Vlad TV, telling all your business bars. And make sure you check out this new video right here.